It's game 3 for the NLCS. Dodgers versus Braves. Chip Chirimbes has been dominating the baseball leaderboards at Picks and Parlays. We've got a special offer. This guy is 18-4, and for Wednesday only, you can get a weekly pass from Chip Chirimbes for only $99. Chip Chirimbes. Chip, you're freaking crushing baseball.
Right now, they're going to send Julio Urias. How do you pronounce his name anyway, Allie?
I say Urias.
All right. Well, he 2-0 in the playoffs. He's done really, really well. And Atlanta, it's amazing because their Achilles heel during the regular season, and they had to come to use him in the latter part of August and September. Kyle Wright, he was horrible during the regular year at a 5.21 ERA. He won 2 games out of, I think, 12 starts. And in the playoffs, he comes out and he throws 6 shutout innings and strikes out 7. So you never really can tell what's going to happen in this type of situation in this game. This is not going to be my top play tomorrow. I don't believe so. But between the two of them, if you keep going 2-0 every day, you have to be making money. So I'm really happy about what's going on in baseball. You know, the mojo in baseball, it's so important because when a team starts to believe in themselves, we saw it with Miami and we saw it in Houston in the playoffs. They overcome a lot and they just believe, they have a camaraderie. And the fact that these teams are on the road, all of them are on the road, are that they're confined. They're around. They have to be around each other. They have no choice. They can't intermingle with anyone else. I think their concentration and their focus is more centered.
Yeah, and you talk about camaraderie. I think that's really what the Braves show most of all. They are such a young, fun team, and you can really tell that they enjoy playing together. They enjoy being out there on the field and almost impressing each other with this defense has been incredible through both games of the championship series. I mean, with the exception of maybe the Dodgers screwing the pooch a little bit, it is 6-0 right now. But I mean, yesterday's games, they were both so low scoring. The defense is on fire. And Ozzie Albies for the Braves, I mean, that guy is just a hoot. He just does everything so well. He's a great infielder. He's a great batter. And he's a great cheerleader for the squad. That guy gets so hyped up. He makes me hyped up. He makes his teammates hyped up. So I like the Braves. I know Kyle Wright is not the greatest, but I cashed the Braves yesterday. I'm guessing I'm going to cash him today. Maybe tomorrow is the Zag day. Tell me this. Why didn't Kershaw pitch today? I took the Braves when Kershaw was still pitching, so I ended up getting a great number on it. Why didn't he pitch today, and why isn't he pitching tomorrow?
He came up. He had a bad back. They say he's going to return for the playoffs, but he's not physically able to have started today's game. You know, the key thing here about these series, we have to remember these are 7-game series, and it's not uncommon for a team to go down 0-2 and come back and win the series. We see it all the time in baseball, and we've seen it in basketball. So either the Dodgers go down 0-2, which is most likely here, it doesn't mean they're out of it by far. And I expect tomorrow's game to be a high-scoring game. There is no total posted on it as of yet, but I believe the Dodger bats will wake up against this guy here. It's do or die for them. They go down 0-3, they can forget it with those 2 starters that the Braves have. But in baseball, you know, to overcome a 3-0 deficit is virtually impossible. You know, the Dodgers, I think, will be in need on game 3, and I think there'll be plenty of runs scored. I think their bats going to wake up against the weak link in the Braves rotation.
All right. Well, Chip and I agree. Take it over the total tomorrow for the Braves and the Dodgers. That's your free pick from Picks and Parlays.